Hello students, today we will be solving the IB Math A HL May 2025 paper 2 times on 3 question number 7. You will be getting the solutions for the first 6 questions from this paper and the solutions to the other questions from the other past papers in form of playlist on my channel NS Online Math Tutoring classes. You will also be getting playlists where the solved past paper questions will be available based on their topics. I'm Nilanjana Sanyal. I'm an online IB Math A HL level tutor. My phone number and my website address are displayed at the bottom of the screen. So without any further delay, let us start to solve this question number 7. The maximum mark is 6. In the expansion of 1 over square root of q minus x square, where q is a positive rational number, so the coefficient of x to the power of 6 is pi 120. Find the value of q. So we have to use the binomial theorem formula, and the exponent will be a rational number. So first of all, we will be writing this 1 over square root of q minus x square as q minus x square raised to the power of negative half. Next, we will be making the first term as 1. Currently, the first term is q. We will be making the first term as 1. So I'll be writing this as q and 1 minus x square over q whole raised to the power of negative half. So this is equal to q raised to the power of negative half. And now, okay, let me write one more step. X square over q raised to the power of negative half. And now we will be expanding this part using the binomial theorem formula. Since the power is a rational number, it will be an infinite series, but we will be stopping as soon as we get x to the power of 6. Okay, so q to the power of negative half, and then it is 1 plus nx. N is the power, so plus n is negative half, x is minus x square over 2. Q. Okay, this is x square. We need x to the power of 6. And then plus n times n minus 1, so it is minus half. And minus half minus 1 is minus 3 over 2 over factorial 2 and x square, which is minus x square over q whole square. So we get x to the power of 4. Next term, n times n minus 1, which is minus 3 over 2, and n minus 2, minus half and minus 2 is minus 5 over 2 over factorial 3 and minus x square over q raised to the power of 3. Now we are getting x to the power of 6. X square raised to the power of 3 is x to the power of 6. Okay. And of course, there is the minus sign. Minus 1 cube is minus. And plus dot dot dot. Okay. So now I am just extracting this part. It is q raised to the power of negative half times the numerator is negative times negative times negative is negative. So it is a negative number. And then 1 times 3 times 5 is 15. And 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Divided by 3 factorial, which is 6. So times by 1 over 6. And you have this as minus x to the power of 6 over q to the power of 3. Okay. So this is equal to and plus dot dot dot. And we will be taking the coefficient. So the coefficient is therefore q to the power of, and we are having minus over here, so it will be a plus. So q to the power of negative half and this can be cancelled, 3 times 2 and 3 times 5. Okay, so it is 5 over 16 and 1 over q to the power of 3. I'm not taking x to the power of 6 because I'm taking only the coefficient of x to the power of 6. And this is equal to 5120. Okay, it is a paper 2 question. We can use the calculator, but let us simplify this a little and then we can use the calculator if needed. So this will be equal to q to the power of negative half is in the numerator, q cube is in the denominator. So it is q to the power of negative half divided by q to the power of 3, which gives us q to the power of negative half and negative 3. That is negative 3 and a half, which is negative 7 over 2. This is equal to 5120 times 16 over 5. And I can cancel this. It will be 1 and 0 and 2 and 4. Okay. So instead of multiplying 1024 times 16, we can do that. No problem. But I just want to write this as this is 2 to the power of 10 is 1024. In case you do not know, you just multiply, you have the calculator. Okay. So this is 2 to the power of 10 and 16 is 2 to the power of 4, which is 2 to the power of 14. Okay. So therefore, q to the power of negative 7 over 2 is equal to 2 to the power of 14. And now I can square both the sides to get rid of this 2. So it is over 2 whole square is equal to 2 to the power of 14 whole square. These two will be getting cancelled and we will be having q to the power of negative 7 is equal to 2 to the power of 28. And so next I can, if you are confused for some students, they may be confused with working with the negative power. I'm just taking the reciprocal of both the sides. So this is 1 over 2 to the power of negative 28. Okay. This has become a negative power. And now I will be taking the 7th root of both the sides. So it is because I have to come to q. Q has been raised to the power of 7. So I am taking the 7th root. So it is raising this whole thing to the power of 1 over 7. And I have to do the same thing to this side also. 1 over 7. Okay. So this is equal to 1 raised to the power of 1 over 7 is 1. And q to the power of 7 raised to the power of 1 over 7 is q. Okay. So this is 1 over q is equal to, this will be 2 to the power 1 again in the numerator it is 1, 2 to the power of negative 27 multiplied by 1 over 7 is 2 to the power of negative 4. Okay. So this can be written as 2 to the power of 4. Therefore, q is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 4, or I can write this as q is equal to 1 over, don't read it as 24, it is 2 raised to the power of 4. Okay. Q is equal to 1 over 16. So we have completed solving this question. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Please like and share this video in case you have liked my explanation, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your liking, sharing and subscribing will be really helping me a lot. We meet again very soon when we will be solving question 8 of the same paper. Till then, bye.